Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Clark, formerly Compact Solar Hot Water Heaters, Solar Devices. I'd like to speak with the American people about American hot water heaters today. The American hot water heater has not changed but a wee little bit in 150 years. It has problems, and the problems just keep surmounting upon themselves. And as a stationary engineer, I wish to explain to you how this is designed to fail. This is a pressure vessel made out of steel. Every time you draw water, hot water out of this tank, you're infusing cold, oxygenated water. When you do that, number one, you're putting oxygen into the tank. That is necessary to cause corrosion. Add a little pressure and temperature to that, and it accelerates it. They knew this when they designed it. It didn't last very long at all. I spoke with an engineer, electrical engineer, who worked on the first electric hot water heaters for some power company. I can't recall what. He was 80 years old. He'd been doing this in the early 1900s. He said originally they were designed just as they are today. They had one element. It was a 110 watt, 110 volt, 1500 watt element in the bottom of the tank. He said it ran constantly. But he says you always had a full tank of hot water. He says then they decided to go to the quick recovery, where they put two elements in, one at top, one in the lower end. They only go on one at a time. The top one takes priority. Well, as in any house, your head goes high, the temperature raises. Same thing's in a tank. So when you set those thermostats, if you think you have what it says you have, you're sadly mistaken. That water is stratified up and down that tank. I've laser scanned these tanks, and I'm here to tell you that when that thermostat says 125, that's right, it's 125, right there. Every 5-inch drop, you lose 10 degrees. It's astounding. Then, when you draw the water, that cold water mixes. It's like a thermocycle. I recognize this as a very young man. Bought a small house, had a claw bathtub in it. 30-gallon hot water heater. I couldn't get 2 inches in that tub. I was like, get out of here. Then I got the Chinese solar. Well, let me get back to the Americans. So here you got corrosion in the tank, so what do? First they had that element, they went to the two elements. Now you don't have enough hot water, but it's quick recovery. Saves you a lot of money. Well, you know what, I don't want to tell you this, but I don't know how that quick recovery is saving you any money at 4,500 watts per element. When a 1500 watt running all day will do the same thing and use the same energy and give you a full tank of water. Doesn't make any sense at all. So now you've got the corrosion going on, so they've got a glass line it, and they've got a stone line it, cement line it. God, I don't know what titanium line it. Doesn't work, so they got to put an anode in there. So that's going to sacrifice before the tank gets eaten. What happens? It gets eaten. Well, then what happens? Well, then you've got pressure water. 30 to 50 gallons of it. And where does it go? It goes onto your floor. Oh my God. Not only does that go on the floor, but if you don't notice it, you got a catastrophic problem because you're dumping 50 pounds of water pressure all over your house all day long. But don't worry, you can prevent this. For half the price again for an American hot water heater, you can put a water detector there that will shut your water off coming into the tank if the tank ever bursts a leak. Then you gotta have a drip pan under it, don't forget that. Well, Those are the minor items. This is a pressure vessel. We can thank God for the electrical components of the American hot water heater, because anybody that ever depends upon a safety valve in an American hot water heater ought to shoot themselves. I have seen in my life and career more hot water heaters with a safety valve with a plug put in it. That threaded hole there that they have in that safety valve is not for a plug. And any damn fool that would put a fitting in there that you can plug it is a moron to begin with. These are the people that are selling us these things. And we're buying them. Why? Because we don't know any better. And there isn't anything better out there. Until the Chinese solar hot water heaters come along, that is. Of course, they were too cheap and people didn't like to listen. They only made 90% of the hot water you use. But that's by the by, you know? I mean, you're not going to sell people things they don't want. They don't look pretty. America's got to look pretty. Doesn't matter how expensive it is. So, my solution is to turn the whole hot water heater industry upside down. And within 6 months, you will see a radically new hot water heater, electric hot water heater, reach the market. It will be a lifetime hot water heater. Corrosion will be minimized by de-aerating it and removing the pressure. I can achieve a 66% savings in standby loss. Standby loss is the only loss of an electric hot water heater. Everything else is distribution and production. Since it's electric, it's 100% efficient. Okay? The only loss is the standing loss. So folks, I'm trying to wake you up. We've got a really bad situation here. The people are being gouged. How many times do you need to buy a hot water heater in your lifetime? Simple. Minimum of 7. Possibly 9 to 12. Instead of just buying one. If a part goes bad in it, any part goes bad in it, go down, take it off the shelf, put it in. It's a serviceman to put it in if you're not capable. I'm going to tell you. Parts are a lot less expensive than installing a whole new hot water heater. Okay? They're designed to be throwaways. Mine is not. I don't like problems. I'm a stationary engineer. And I don't like danger and life safety issues. And we've been faced with these for too many years. So, I've got a partner, and we're getting ready to file the patents. Anybody out there like to get on board? Give me a jingle. You can find me, clarkmail@aol.com. This is going to be the best thing since sliced bread, but nobody even remembers when bread wasn't sliced. Thanks, folks.